Hi, BBB. I'm sitting in the middle of a 7-Eleven parking lot.
I actually got capped out with views.
I imagine the reason that you haven't come for me yet is because you know that I have footage of all the streams of almost every second that I've been down here.
All this chaotic shit that would have got millions of views, all of a sudden has 95. I literally had a super slow. Recording people's face.
1868 North Lombard Street.
Hi, who are you with?
I'm an independent filmmaker.
What was that?
Well, I'm with us, but I'm an independent filmmaker.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've been at this is my first time outside the Justice Center. I live downtown, so I'm never really around here.
Okay, cool. Can you?
Are you streaming now?
I am. Yeah. Can you just try to get people's consent before you get their bare faces? I saw you get their bare faces over here.
A couple people, yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you just try to get their consent before you do that?
You do that when you stream?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. I see that
mostly-
most of your face is covered.
These
So.
these are wide shots. I don't get people that unless they're like in front by that. These are wider shots, longer shutter speeds too.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Another one.
Ooh. I didn't get any shots of him because I asked him, I was like, hey, can you try to get consent from people before you get pictures of their faces? My camera was turned towards me the whole time because I'm not trying to be a hypocrite as I ask him this. And he said he was getting wide angle shots of the crowd, not of their direct faces. But I pointed out that he definitely got these people's bare faces over here and to ask him to not.
Yeah, he just like slowly walked over.
Yeah, I noticed him taking pictures of us too.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'll pay back attention in chat.
Where's little Frodo? They're like shoving people. There he is. Hey, where's that little bitch that shoved me in the back? You trying to catch his fucking hands or not? The fourth one in, that's little Frodo. He likes shoving people. What's up? You want to catch these two?
Oh, that's Officer
Nigga, what's up? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Under the authority 14C 30010, titled Authority Restrict Access to Certain Areas. We are closing southeast 106th Avenue from Washington Street to Cherry Blossom.
And look, there's even somebody sitting down at the front here to keep anyone from, There's literally no one trying to break in. There hasn't been for a long time. So all of these announcements are complete and utter fabrications. No one is trying to break in. No one is damaging the building. Misinformation. It's fake news! PPB is peddling fake news. Well, now somebody's knocking on the door, but that's different. So all of these announcements are complete and utter fabrications. No one is trying to break in. No one is damaging the building. And look, there's even somebody sitting down at the front here to keep anyone from, It's fake news! PPB is peddling fake news. Well, now somebody's knocking on the door, but that's different. To keep anyone from...
Hey, looks like you got a new tripod. Nice.
I've had this for like a couple weeks now.
Oh, okay.
I use it every night. Check out this though. This is new.
Do you usually
It's fake news! PPB is peddling fake news.
Boarded it up, and so nobody really knows since then if people.
The address is right here on the screen too.
This is just the Union building, so this is literally just an office building. This is just where like all of the. Yeah, I mean they're all shitty people. We don't.
Do not interfere with officers.
No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck.
And a finger guitar.
Hey, Flub, nobody gives a fuck.
Oh shit.
Shit. Why are you trying to pretend? Please tell you,
Huh?
even though you are the police.
It's fake news. PPB is peddling fake news.
Hey, hey, hey! That's fucking gunshot.
Yeah, that's gunshot.
Get your camera. Get your camera. Get your shit. We need to move. That came from over that way.
That was right where the altercation was happening.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then we have this white Suburban peeling out. This is... Fuck, 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 fuck.
Get behind. Get down. Get down right here.
Was there shots fired?
I don't speak to officers unless I'm being detained. It's fake news. PPB is peddling fake news.
So we're gonna get down here and join back up with the main core of the group. The connection looks pretty good right now. LRAD said do not engage in criminal activity, including lighting the building on fire, which, I mean, jumps to an extreme pretty quick. Oh, that LDAD right there? That was Dad Bod right there. So the barricades are getting set. I'd have to go ahead and reset connect just to make sure that we're dialed all the way in. I don't know if I see Teebs. What's up, what's up? Yeah, I'm gonna reset it, guys. I know it's choppy right now. We're gonna go ahead and get it reset so we can get back on key here. So bear with me for a few minutes. I'm just gonna have to drop. I'll probably say be right back, but I'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Fuck it up! Yeah!
I saw CJ right there.
Oh, there he is. Oh, you got a press hat. That's awesome.
Check out the back.
Okay.
You see the back? Ian, see the back of it?
Oh, no shit.
Oh boy made it for actually Bard's idea. Jason.
I'm alive. Hi. So, yeah. You see the back of this? Who the fuck made this?
Bard's
Did it? Oh, Bard's I made it?
Yeah.
Did he make just one?
Yeah. Well, $60 later, I was like, I got you, dog. It was worth the investment. Hey, where's the where do we reset the I'm gonna reset towers. Remember how shitty the connection is out here?
Oh, yeah.
Is it system? Lucky did. Here, hold that. I'm gonna let Ian talk to you for a minute, y'all.
Oh, hi. I just got here, and I'm not 100% aware of what's...
I saw CJ around here.
Oh, there he is. Oh, you got a press hat, that's all.
Check out the back.
Reactions or something, basically. Give me 1 second. Just gonna point down a little bit because there's no point in filming all these people. There's legal observers and medics too, so I don't know, it's like, you know, you don't want to dox those people or show their identity. There we go. Yeah, so what's been going on? Well, everyone was at the PPA, and there were some fires lit, and then the cops declared it a riot almost immediately.
Press area, where is that?
Yeah, where is the designated press area?
Can I hear that from the supervisor? Tell me which direction of that roll is again.
You want to fucking point it out?
Oh, they just said that the designated press area is across the street. Oh, they just said that the designated press area is across the street.
I'm trying to fuck these pigs over.
Oh, they just said that the designated press area is across the street.
I want you back there with the other press, please.
Sir, I am allowed to film. I am not interfering, sir.
I want you back there where you can film. Do you
Sir,
understand?
I cannot film back there, sir. I cannot see.
Go back there now.
Sir, I am allowed to film, sir.
Orders. I'm going to give you a third one. If you don't comply, you're going to go to jail. Go back there. Now! Move! This is ridiculous. You're like a child.
Oh my God! So as you could see on the last video, nutbags like to drive through left-wing protests. So that person drove through the middle of this, possibly killing dozens of people in reckless disregard for human life. So that's why people at left-wing protests set up barricades, so that we don't die, so people aren't killed. That's why people do it. So if you're out there in the interweb and you're bitching about the barricades that we set up, they're designed to protect people from dying.
Mike, 9 inches out the way, 9 inches out the way. Mike, 9 inches out the way, 9 inches out the way.
Hold on. What the fuck?
I don't want to run nobody over. Y'all started throwing shit at my motherfucking truck. Y'all are stupid, man. Fucking dumb idiot protesters that think you're doing good when you're doing bad. I love black people. The shit you're doing up there is stupid. You started fucking hollering shit at my motherfucking truck for no reason. Y'all are fucking dumb, man.
You're a fucking bitch.
No doubt. You're absolutely 100% right.
Hey, streamer, did you hear a tear gas warning? I mean, watchers of the stream. Hold on. What the fuck?
Stay on the sidewalk. Do not interfere.
Not interfering, sir. I'm recording.
No, they're not. No one's been touching you. Ow. What do you like resist arrest charges, huh? No.
That is an ACLU member for people watching. That they just hauled up by her shoulder blades.
That's easy from you last time with longboard. Go and stuff it up. Perfect. What's your name? What's your name? Okay, well, I already know your name. Yeah, well, we're on Buffalo. Let go of my finger, or you're going to have a hard time. You're not now. Turn that light off. Do not blind it. You can film.
Sir, I'm not blinding you. I'm just trying to film. It's very hard to film in the dark, sir.
You don't get to blind us with that light.
Sir, you're blinding me with your light, sir.
D-like thing. That's a huge magic. want you back there with the other press, please.
Sir, I am allowed to film. I am not interfering, sir.
I want you back there where you can film. Do you
Sir,
understand?
I cannot film back there, sir. I cannot
back
see.
there now.
Sir, I am allowed to film, sir.
Orders. I'm going to give you a third one. If you don't comply, you're going to go to jail. Go
Move
back there.
now! Move! This is ridiculous. You're like a child. Leave. Go right there.
Back with the rest of them. Go to the driveway.
Why did I decide? Well, because this guy showed up and there was a call put out for people to come in and, you know... Put out by who? Well, put out by Defend PDX and Rose City Antifa and Defend PDX. Oh, wow, he's starting the speech already?
Halliburton?
No.
Halliburton?
No. Oh, dear. Well, oh man, whatever shall we do? He started a video, and oh no, there's nothing I can do to stop it. Oh well, who knows, whatever shall I do? Oh look, the video's kind of blocked, isn't it? Oh, it's almost as if more people don't agree with you than do. It's
Like all two of you versus the rest of the room?
What? Talk.
Apparently you're wearing Antifa.
I am.
Oh yeah, you're black bloc, and you went after Strickland.
And you know what? I shut down fascist speech, and apparently the college Republicans here like to invite fascists. So
That's funny. Antifa's fascists.
Our group does is we engage in community self-defense against fascist and white supremacist groups. Fascists are going to be organizing a march or a rally in downtown Portland. We're going to do what we can to make sure that that rally does not take place. Is that we are a community-based organization that organizes for self-defense. So what that means is we're members of the community. We are people who work here, who live in Portland. We have family members who come from these sorts of at-risk communities that are targeted by white supremacists and targeted by fascists. And so what we're doing is we are saying no. We are saying that we have zero tolerance for these people coming in and threatening our friends and family members in our community. And we're going to do what it takes in order to stop that in ways that are effective, in ways that go right to the source of the problem, in ways that we can do and we are prepared to do as members of the community. I think we definitely view the fight against fascist and white supremacist groups as an ongoing thing.
You've said things like, we are unapologetic about the reality that fighting fascism at points requires physical militancy. What does that mean?
That means that when fascists come to our city to attack people, we are going to put our bodies between fascists and the people they want to attack and try to prevent them from doing that.
When you say put our bodies, that sounds like a passive statement, but sometimes you are not just putting your bodies, but you are acting with your bodies. You're also hitting and you're throwing things and you're reacting violently.
I think self-defense can look violent if you're looking at it as the person who responds in self-defense is as culpable, but we don't see it that way. We see ourselves as engaging in self-defense from groups who want to do our community harm, whose ideology is the ideology of genocide and mass murder. So in the sense of reaction, we see fascism as an inherently violent ideology. So when we disrupt its organizing, we see that as self-defense.
The very presence of organizations and people who you would call fascist or fascist leaning, that very presence is violent, and so your violent reaction would be self-defense. Although ideologically that's what you believe, in reality, in the legal system, that would count as assault. Does that concern you at all?
One of our points of unity is that we don't depend on the cops or the courts to do the work of opposing white supremacy.
So you're saying that when far-right groups come here and throw demonstrations and have their rallies, they don't necessarily have to throw the first punch in order for you to react violently. A lot of experts who study far-right groups say that what you're doing is actually playing into their hands. How would you respond to that?
If we didn't show up to oppose fascists when they organized large rallies like the one coming up on Saturday, they would still be finding violence, but they would be finding people who are unprepared.
You're here in sweatshirts and masks. Why do you wear masks? Why do you cover your faces?
Primarily it's for our own safety. The far right and the state would have a history of targeting anti-fascists, so we wear masks so that we can't be identified and targeted.
Some of your critics say that it is the masks are cover for you to be able to commit criminal acts. So how do you respond to that?
Again, the masks are there for our own safety so we can continue to do this organizing without the fear of fascist or state repression.
So you wouldn't remove your masks and say the things that you just said?
Not on camera.
Yeah.
Move! Move! Call the police! Call the police! Hey, stop! 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 Drop your knife!
Employed innovative tactics to stay safe. They've tried to extinguish tear gas canisters with water bottles, using traffic cones and metal bowls to snuff out the gas before it spreads. On the front lines, many demonstrators wear makeshift armor. Saran wrap becomes skin protection, while garbage can lids and luggage are made into shields. The near-weekly protests have also stood out for their meticulous organization. Videos show protesters forming human supply chains, some over 1 mile long. And to communicate what supplies are needed, they use hand signals passed along the chain. In this video, protesters are asking for helmets. Several videos show how the massive crowds part to allow ambulances free passage. For the most part, the protests are organized anonymously. Posters with information about marches are shared through air.
You'll see the people with umbrellas up in the front. It's very common. So I will start with a timeline of events, and I'll summarize some of the significant events, but I just ask that we keep in mind that we've seen this kind of criminal activity pretty much every night. since about May 28th. And this all started on May 28th with a small demonstration at an ICE facility in Southwest Portland. And wasn't a very large event, but one item of significance there is at that event, someone threw a Molotov cocktail into a wall of the building down there. But the really big ongoing event started on May 29th. What happened on May 29th is there was a mainstream protest event, and then this group split off from that later in the evening. This was a more violent episode of civil unrest than I have ever seen in my entire career in the Portland Police Bureau, and really than in living memory. We encountered widespread burglary, theft, property damage, and fires being set downtown, assaults on police officers. At one point, agitators broke windows and stormed the sheriff's office records section in this building on the 3rd Avenue side. There was a group of records employees working there at the time. The office was ransacked, and there were fires set in the office. We encountered extensive vandalism to the federal courthouse, and thus began the unprecedented situation that we still see 6 weeks later. So this is some video here at the Justice Center on May 29th. There's a fire inside the building.